Here are your 3 magic crystals.
Oh, that's... Thanks. How did you do it?
You don't want to know all the details.
Well, in any case, I'm glad this turned out to be another success for me.
That's the main thing.
Here's something for your efforts.
Right. Don't want to forget that. Thanks. What are you gonna do now?
I'll stay here and try to help the pirates rebuild the town. I have a feeling this island will have an important role to play. Good luck on your travels, my friend.
Can you...
Whoa.
I'd like to improve my stab...
All right.
Can you I've been stuck in Spencer's den for 16 days, looking for the guy who stole my glass eye. Just last night he was watching me carefully, telling tales of a cave full of spiders on Keeler. Crap. I can't aim properly without my eye. A cave full of spiders. Hey, you old swashbuckler.
Wow, fancy seeing you again. The place is going to rat shit and you're still gallivanting around. By the way, Alvarez wants to talk to you.
Yeah, I already spoke to him. Why don't you tell me what's been going on in the tavern instead?
You know, a few loitering louts here, a few drunken pigs there. Same old, same old.
Oh yeah?
Of course it fucking isn't. Take a look outside, you dimwit.
That almost sounds comforting. You got something to drink for me?
Sure. You know how it works. If you pay, you get whatever you want.
What's new?
Hey, this is Antigua. There's always something new. What do you want to know?
What's the situation like inland?
Word has it that it's bad. There are rumors of strange black earth that keeps spreading. I don't know if it's true, but I ain't been there since the shadows arrived.
How did you fare when the minions attacked?
I was lucky. The tavern provides good protection. It won't hold forever, but we'll give them a run for their gold. But the others weren't so lucky. I haven't heard from Flynn, but and as for Emma, the Eastern Shore, I'd go check up on her.
I'm really... Flynn's doing fine.
Glad to hear that. Guess he avoided the creatures.
Unfortunately not. Running away was no longer an option for him.
What? They didn't eat his legs, did they?
No, he still got them. He was trapped in some kind of magical barrier.
You worried me.
Emma is alive.
That's incredible. I didn't think she'd make it.
She nearly didn't. They got to her, but she's almost her old self again, thanks to her voodoo art.
I'm glad to hear he's okay.
The heart of Antigua.
Do you mean the island or the town?
Both. And how about you? Let me guess. You lost your family in the war, you just happened to land in this mess, and none of it's your fault.
What did he say?
He thinks we're a bunch of vagabonds.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Of course, you almost starved to death. Just a few coins, that's all you need. Isn't that right?
I can...
Unfortunately, I have to disappoint you. I was robbed of all my possessions 3 days ago.
Big words.
So bugger off.
Not interested in a little chat.
Allow me to rephrase. I'd like to drink my beer in peace and have no intention of speaking to random vagrants. Got it?
Vagrants?
What else would you be?
Don't get worked up.
What could you have possibly done that would be of any interest to me?
I was brought back from the dead.
Uh-huh. Back from the dead, huh? Now that's plausible. That really sets you apart from the other windbags around here. Oh, all right. If it'll get you off my back, what do you want?
I guess you're not one of the local pirates.
How dare you? Do I look local?
So why are you here?
I, got lost.
Right.
Actually, I was following my destiny. I can't describe it any better. Destiny called me to this forsaken island, and I obeyed.
Sounds familiar. You're trying to follow your destiny. You keep getting interrupted by big mouths who have no idea who you are and insult you for no reason.
All right, you've roused my curiosity. So who are you?
I am someone who stands up against the underworld.
Well, if you are who you say you are, you might just be the man I'm looking for.
If you treat everyone this friendly, I'm not surprised you haven't found anyone yet. So what do you want?
I fear the Hellhounds are merely the harbingers of a far greater threat. I've heard the demon warriors are approaching from the north. I want to see them and find out if they are as demonic as the rumors suggest. Do you feel up to the task?
Where to?
We'll start at the edge of town. We'll discuss what to do when we get there.
Rough up some demons in the hinterlands. I'm with you. What do you say?
Oh, all right. Better than rotting here in this hole in the ground.
I don't know about you, but I'm not squeamish.
I'll be right behind you.
That's what I'm worried about.
Then you go first. I'll follow.
But don't make me wait for you. Let's go.
Come on. We've got business.
I've got a bad feeling about him.
That's reassuring.
I think it's going to be dangerous from here on.
Wait.
Are you scared?
Who's asking?
I just wanted to be sure that you don't run during the first proper fight.
Shut your mouth and keep moving.
Just stay close behind me. There's no end to these foul...
Bloody shadows!
you foul beast. It's
Yeah. This isn't the Antigua I once knew. Someone was thorough.
the shadows. The black land continues to spread. Come on, we'll take a closer look. By all the spirits, it's worse than I had imagined.
And that's just the beginning.
The demonic warriors are dead. You're right. The island is threatened.
I knew it.
It seems the island is slowly being devoured.
And I'm going to stop it.
And how are you going to do that exactly?
Don't worry about it. I've seen enough and now must act. I will go to Calidor. The demon hunters will know what to do. Thank you, but I must go on alone. Farewell.
What, you're leaving just like that?
What did you expect? Friendship for life?
Wait a minute. You're not getting off that easy. We still have a job to do.
I'm done with Antigua. I need to find the home of my ancestors on Calidor. My ancestors are demon hunters from Calidor, but I've never been there. I want to find out about my ancestors and join their cause. To do so, I'd need a ship.
I have a ship.
Is that so?
It's an old sloop, but seaworthy.
And reliable. It's never let me down so far.
How much would passage to Calidor cost?
Nothing, if you help me occasionally.
All right. So you show me your wonderful ship.
I have just one condition.
Oh, what now?
Drop the title. I feel like a fawning courtier from Caldera.
I think that can be arranged.
Good. My ship's here in the harbor.
When you cast off, I'll be on board, Captain.
I'm going to make a hat! That was fast.
Hey, that patch of land is mine, so don't think I'm giving it up. You can tell that to your friends in the town.
What friends?
Aren't you one of Spencer's thugs?
No.
Lucky you. I could have sworn you were his collector. There's just no future here for guys like me.
Why aren't you in the harbor town?
I've been there already. I even gave my last gold to that old fat git Spencer. But you know, all I wanted was to put a few bottles of rum on a slate and he throws me out. A shitty life, I tell you.
It could be worse.
Easy for you to say. Your pockets are probably bursting with gold. But if you've got nothing set aside, it's hard to make ends meet. At least if I had my old gear, I could make a fresh start.
So what about your gear?
I pawned some of it. What else can you do when you need gold? That cutthroat has got the rest of it. I've got to get it back somehow.
Who's got your gear?
I can't remember exactly. Wait a minute. I pawned my decent clothes to Flynn, the storehouse master, for a few gold. He's probably bundled it up and left it lying around in the warehouse. And Spencer, the landlord, has tied my money bag to his belt. But I'll be damned if he's going to keep it. The bag was a present from my mother, and one of his thugs took away my sword. My fine weapon is bound to be rusting away in some dusty corner.
I'll look for your gear.
What, really? Why would you do that?
I didn't say I'd do it for free.
Get me my stuff and I'll see what I can give you. Agreed?
Agreed. I'm not... Do you know a pirate called Griffith?
Yes. He was here not long ago. He exchanged his clothes for some gold. But I tell you, they smell so bad it's just attracting the rats. So do me a look in the first floor of the warehouse.
Did you throw a pirate out recently?
Are you talking about that bastard Griffith? That dog wanted to get drunk at my expense. He weighed down his purse with stones and thought I wouldn't notice. But tell me, boy, why do you care?
I'm supposed to bring him his purse.
If that arse thinks he's going to get his purse back, he's got another thing coming. There was nothing of...
Well, then...
No, but it won't be cheap.
About... What would someone like you...
Well, I could...
Well, there you go. Pan's...
Glad you can.
The back country's infested with them.
More hellhounds?
Not just them. Demonic warriors were there as well, until recently.
Where the hell is this spawn coming from?
Where do you think? Perhaps one of those crystal portals in the hills?
You've got to find what's behind this and eliminate it.
I'll take care of your crystal portal.
That would be good. I'm afraid the town can't withstand another onslaught.
Do you know how to destroy a crystal portal?
Ask a sorcerer. I haven't got the foggiest idea.
I have killed several of the hellhounds already.
Where, exactly?
2 on the beach to the east.
Well done.
Blood Oath Square's clear.
Good. Those bastards bothered me the most.
The warehouse has been dealt with.
The warehouse? As well. That could have been bad. Good work.
That's it. The hellhounds are finished.
Very good, my boy. And here I was thinking that this was the end of the town.
Yeah, would have been a pity.
Precisely, and that's why we have to rebuild it.
Sounds like you've got a plan.
I have, but we need help. We need fresh blood. We're definitely not the only community that's fighting for survival. We have to convince the others out there to forge an alliance with us.
You will not escape your fate, so enjoy your existence while you can. Soon your soul will belong to me.
How about some equipment?
This is all I can give you.
That's all.
What did you expect? We have fallen on hard times.
Come on.
All right. Here's something else. But if you want more, you'll have to do more than slay a few hellhounds, all right?
Sure. An alliance with Antigua, the pirates' headquarters.
Why not? Weren't we the ones who saved the world from certain destruction by the Titans? Weren't we the ones who still sailed the seas until the great battle against Mara?
We? What the fuck do you mean by we?
Fine, true. The other guilds weren't quiescent either. Which is why it's so important that we cooperate with them.
That sounds like a challenge.
It is. The hardest thing will be to stay calm for the time being. We mustn't exhaust ourselves during the first skirmishes against Crow and his fleet. You are our best hope now. You speak for us all. You lead the captains of the other community's ships into our harbor, until such time as we have assembled enough firepower to rout Crow's fleet of ghost ships. Only then will we be ready to strike back.
Right. I'll convince the other captains about the alliance with Antigua.
Good. And I'll prepare the town for our visitors. I hope there's lots of them and they're willing to add their firepower to the defense of the harbor. Since you're already here, you can align yourself with one of them. We would benefit from their strength.
A word about the pirate alliance.
Go ahead.
How about you? Couldn't you also contribute a seaworthy ship?
The last ship that was anchored here was Captain Morgan's.
Morgan? You're talking about Slane's ship. Morgan was just his helmsman.
Well, after Slane's demise, he seized command of the ship. Since then, he's been roaming the seas, looting and torching everything before his cannons.
Which factions do you think would join us?
The Captain's Council is weakened. We need anyone who has a ship and can command it. And here I make no distinction between a club-swinging native or a tome-reading mage, as long as they have enough marrow in their bones to support our cause and stand up against Crow and his ghost ships.
I understand. We need Morgan on side. He and Slane's old crew would be a great asset for the cause.
You can put that idea right out of your mind. Morgan has been uncontrollable ever since he tasted blood. You wouldn't recognize him anymore.
We'll see. I'm not going to dismiss such a great ship so quickly.
As you wish. I'll just have to look on and see how you two wear yourselves out.
Where can I find Morgan?
He's out there somewhere, and he'll probably find you first.
Another fucking nightmare. It's getting worse. I can practically smell the underworld. Tell me a little more about your forebears.
The Dark Warriors of Calador were once the custodians of peace in these parts. They faded into obscurity, but they still exist. We are under threat from the shadows, and the green fires are burning.
What do you think of this place?
I'm surprised that nobody has laid waste to this place. Pirates are a pitiful, lowly people fighting for survival. But if you want to sail the seas, you have to come to some arrangement with them.
I've got some sort of soul dust here. Have you ever seen anything like it before?
It's extremely valuable. You'll need it if you leave the path of humanity.
You mean it can make people more human? How?
Give me 5 portions of soul dust, and I'll be able to show you.
Here. Soul dust for humanity.
Good. Then keep still, and close your eyes. All right. You've become a little more human.
How did you do that?
That's my secret. As long as I sail under your flag, we can trade in soul dust.
Come on, let's go.
Of course!
What are you doing here? I'd advise you to leave, and quickly.
Why should I?
The shadows are rising out of the ground. There are reports of dead people everywhere. Green fires are burning. Suddenly, these damn demon hunters appeared and took over the old citadel. And you're asking why?
How does it help you if I leave?
I'll have fewer mouths to feed. We fishermen are responsible for most of the provisions around here. Since the shadows started threatening the world, it's harder to survive on Calador.
Hard, but not impossible. That's a reason to hope, huh?
I don't think I follow.
It's all right. Just ignore what he said. What are you doing here?
When I'm not fishing, I'm advising all the new arrivals on this island to turn around and leave immediately.
I'm not planning on leaving again.
I figured you'd say something like that. Then let me take you to our fishing village at least. Just so you don't wind up wandering around Calador until some shadow makes you his breakfast.
The fishing village sounds good.
Good choice. Let me know if I can show you the way.
Tell me more about the threat.
What do you want to know?
What was all that about the demon hunters?
Most new recruits are joining them. There isn't much choice of what you can be here on Calador. Demon hunter or gravedigger. Well, I forgot to mention becoming a corpse.
What did you say about the green fires?
The demon hunters also appeared here after the green fires were lit. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not.
Why not? They could protect you from the shadows.
They could, yes. But they don't. All they do is eat our fish.
What about the Citadel?
The Citadel is a grim old ruin where the demon hunters have established their base. I advise you not to go there. The road is perilous. The best thing to do is leave the island the same way you came.
Take me to the fishing village.
Follow me. Here we are. Have a look around, but you won't find much here. If you're planning to go deeper into the wilderness, remember to stock up with provisions. Apart from that, I do knife throwing practice every evening. Feel free to challenge me if you see me doing target practice.
What's that supposed to mean? No fish? I'm sorry, but you heard me.
An uncle of mine was also a fisherman.
And where's he now?
Sleeping with the fish.
Captain Finch wanted to prevent someone undeserving taking over his place at all costs. Therefore, he hid his infamous pirate flag at a perilous location before his death. It is said that he was last seen on Keeler, near a native village. That's enough for me.
I'm telling you straight, before you ask. If you want a message delivered, find someone else. I'm fed up with dragging other people's crud around. I'm gonna take a break now.
Are you some kind of messenger?
I'm not just some kind of messenger. I am a messenger. Or rather, I was a messenger.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't want to do it anymore. I've traveled enough. It's time to devote myself to drinking.
And what are you doing with your free time?
Drinking. If you give...
Why should I?
I'll make you a... You give me some booze to help me aim better. What do you say?
All right. I'll fetch...
Just let me know when... And don't forget...
I don't want a message.
All right. In that case, I have a suggestion. I've got a letter that wants delivery. Do you feel like doing that for me?
What will I get for delivering the letter?
Normally the recipient pays, so let him pay you.
I'll deliver the letter for you.
All right. Here it is. Remember messenger confidentiality. Don't open it. The letter must be taken to Harry in Keeler.
Alright. How about a round of knife throwing?
Have you got a bottle of rum for me?
You don't need any rum.
I don't need any rum. You reckon?
You can also throw knives without rum.
I can throw knives without rum? Well, maybe you're right. Tell me if you'd like to try your hand at knife throwing. Of course, that's only possible when you train regularly. I throw knives every day at noon.
Bloody hell, what am I supposed to tell the others?
You could try to catch something at that beach